Hello, Sirena. The Barefoot Rose is here. Happy Monday. It is 6/9/2025, and it's a Monday. Captain's log. That's what I just felt like, captain's log. So I made my granddaughter her little dress, and she loved it so much she slept in it. She wouldn't take it off. So yay, and it fit her. So yes. My first one, and it looked really good, so super excited for that. Gonna make more things. Are you guys getting shit done and in order? Ready for your next steps in life? Are you ready for your next steps in life? Went to Starlight. Had so much fun. Saturday was the best day of my life. Do tell me that's... Oh man, 19 and a 4. I mean, 23, which is a 5. So what's this discontent and boredom? You know, immediately I saw this and I'm like, of course, it's like what I got was you're walking away from discontentment and boredom. And this card was just kind of hanging off by itself. And let's see what it is. Yeah, bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. Yeah, we did that yesterday when we went walking. Was that yesterday? Dude, it seems like it was a week ago almost. So weird. So time keeps on slipping into the future. It's almost 222 like we were sent back in time. Yeah, I'm getting that whole hovering thing again. Like, are you going to go this way? Are you going to go that way? Oh, yeah, I just got chills. Yeah, moving on from conflict and despair. Running away from it. Fucking out of here. Running away straight into victory and success. Like, what the fuck is going on? So there's something about this red star deal, right? Which is today, and if you're in the state of Missouri, you'll be able to see it in the southeast. So I have a short that's uploading, and I got tongue-tied. I wanted to say, be blessed. This is a card I was seeing in my head earlier. And then love begins. The journey of love begins. Powerful shifts are happening. I'm speaking to those of you that know what the flip I'm talking about, that are on the same page, tuned into the same God channel, right? Tuned into the same channel. Wrought with wisdom. Whoa. That flipped out of my hand. But they wanted me to show intuition. But intuition is the one that wanted to come out. So they dropped that card. That was so cool. And they dropped it again. So we're going to leave throat chakra out because it fell twice. So it's time, guys. You need to start speaking, using your throat, using your voice, using your throat. Oh, my God. Black Betty. Oh, God. This is the one that wanted to come out. Yeah. The sun is shining bright. The sun is beautiful. So many things are taking place. I'm not an astrologist. An astrologer, I mean. Geophysicist, none of that stuff. I just know one thing. We've been saying this for a long time. The earth is opening up, you guys. Shit's really getting real. Where are the two witnesses? Have we not seen them yet? No, they're supposed to have 3.5 years of their time, and then 3.5 years of the other time, and then Jesus returns, right? Or so it's, I don't know, what comes out, comes out. So, let's see. We have a row of 4, so we have throat chakra. Under that is stand your ground. Okay? When you're speaking, you're standing your ground on your beliefs on what is next, regardless of what anyone else thinks it's your path. People are going to try to pull you into what, from their understanding of life, of their life, right now, in this matrix system. Oh, we have an 8, 8, and then an 8 on the bottom. So you have positive movement forward. Oh, trapped in fear and emotional withdrawal, but there's 3 8s. Under that was sacrifice. I don't know. They just wanted me to point that out. So, it's like you have no need to worry. You're so fucking skinny, you can fit through them bars. The light's right there. Just free yourself, right? No need to be trapped in this fear anymore. You can move forward. You just got to take those steps. Movement, choices, decisions. And under that was waiting game. 2 2s. Oh man, it's just so synchronistic right now. You have material harvest. If you keep moving forward, you step into material harvest, right? Under that was triumphant success. Right next to trapped in fear. Once you get out of that entrapment of fear that is false imprisonment that you put yourself in, or we could call the Matrix did, or the fuckery did, or they did, because, being shackled around your ankles. You're trying to go up. They're giving me that Little Mermaid shit again. They're trying to go up, but your ankles are shackled, to the depths of hell, to the ground. And your soul is trying to be free, right? Sold your soul to the devil. You didn't realize it, but let's just talk about that here in a minute. So then, next to material harvest is passion ignited, another number 1. And rest and rejuvenate. So it's during the time that you're resting, when you feel like you're cut off or things are slow. We've talked about this so many times. I've heard we're doing a recap. So you know all this, right? So those of you coming across this video, welcome. There's something in here. Well, let's get to it. Oh, thank you. Fertility, birthing something new, in cohesion, in coherence, your heart and your mind, right? Then comes temptation. Temptation comes along right when all your fertility is about to happen, right? That's why you rest and rejuvenate in your solitude, in your mind, in one with yourself, to your energy, right? And I'm getting that when I said energy, I heard energy, and then I saw, like, when you're out in public, maybe you've been going out in public more, and people are noticing you. You're noticing, why is people just looking at you? Or weird things like that, You're becoming noticed. Does it feel like you're being followed sometimes? Does it feel like you go into a store and people are looking at you conspicuously, almost like they're trying to be inconspicuous, but your attention is being brought to people like it never has before? And it seems like people might be on their phones. It just seems like you're being, like there's agents everywhere. Agent Smiths are everywhere. Well, God, truth, they said. Speak it, woman. It's like the lady in the red dress in the Matrix. You stand out like a sore thumb. They see your authority. Maybe you have some kind of light about you. Something that... Oh, they're giving me that moon. That Beauty and the Beast. There's something there that wasn't there before, right? People are seeing things. And it may have them in mental conflict. They're like, oh no, we can't suck from her anymore, from him. We can't just siphon and get blessings and blessings. No, you had your time. And honey, sir, you could be honeys anyway, either if you're a man or a woman, or he or she, or a they or a them, or whatever, a cat, or whatever you want to consider yourself as, or you identify as. You know? They're in mental conflict. They're like, oh no. Oh no. We knew this time would come. When the tables would flip. What do we mean by tables will flip, Sirena? Well, let me tell you. When the tables flip, when it's your turn. When it does that 180. Oh yeah, tables are flipping in your favor. Being able to maneuver and move through life. Now look, today's the 9th. In 2 days, we're going to have a strawberry full moon. So, I don't know about you, but I always feel great right before. It's when it's moving out of that full moon phase, right? And it's on the other side. I don't know anything about the moon phases, what it goes into after that. But, you know, like the 11th, so 7 or 6/11. Oh, something about 7/11. Open like 7-Eleven. All these safeguards come out, Mother Records, right? Out of all of these. Oh, man. So, just so you know, it's fucking destiny. 10. Triumphant success. 110. I got chills. It's always been your destiny. It's always been that way. You've had to do all these other things. Maybe all these different sides and parts of you. And, you know, your energy is so strong. You can't, I just heard, you begin to move mountains. Maybe not literally. Could be literally. I heard maybe you're some kind of archaeology team or geologist or something where you go hunting for things. I heard scavenging, but I don't know what that means, but I don't know. There's something beautiful about you. Poetry in motion. When she turns her eyes to me. You are boldly going where no one has gone before in this age. It's the age. It's this full moon. It's everything is accelerating. I'm telling you, you guys, the earth is opening up. It's cleansing, and the fireballs in the sky is gonna be fucking lava bombs. That's what's gonna be raining down. Okay, the earth is going to open. It's the great cleansing. Not much longer in your human, not much longer in this human, and then are you in a human or are we already dead in hell? And we're trying to work our way back to the sun. The S-O-N, the S-U-N, the sun. Somebody said in my comments, it's S-U-N, not S-O-N, but I put it that way on purpose. In the title, I had a picture of the sun, and then I put sun behind it without the / because I was guided to do that. And see, that person, they didn't get it. And that's okay. We have things we put out. We say things a certain way. It's code, baby. Not everybody gets it. Right? The Great Divide. Which side are you on? Going bold? Going boldly going where no man has gone before? Stepping out where you've never gone before? Throwing caution and everything to the wind and following your soul and what you're meant to do, because you're here to free your soul out of this prison. We'll just call it a prison, right? You've been cast down. Maybe you're one of the fallen angels. Maybe we all are, in a sense, right? And then there's others that have come to release, that can walk both worlds. Why do you think both worlds adore you? They can't beat you, so they join you. But they still have some little stupid worker bees around here that are given false hope to, but people don't realize whatever they conjure, whatever they do is like a boomerang. You have a tether to you. It's like tetherball. You guys, do they even have tetherball? Or it's the ball attached to a pole on a string and one person stands there and you fucking hit it back and forth. It's like volleyball on a string. Right? Tetherball. So we're all tethered. We're all tethered together. Right? I don't know. What are you tethered to, motherfucker? What are you tethered to? A lot of heart space stuff, right? Open your heart and your mind. Someday somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye. There's someone, just keep going. Unlike you have a choice. There's no choices here, mate. Once you wake up and you wake up to who you are, what you are, you have that awareness. You took that red pill, there's no fucking going back, people. There is no going back. You just can't. You just can't unsee shit. Yeah, there's light at the end of this tunnel, baby. You've been planting and planting and planting and planting. And now it's your time. Your time to be in the spotlight, so to speak, right? It's your time to shine. Yeah. The baton being handed over to you. 1 and 9. Moving beyond ancestral patterns, I heard. I mean, just moving beyond your own limitations, realizing that you're limitless, and realizing that true life, wonder of life, is love. It's freeing yourself. It's healing everything that's been done to you, spoke over you, spoke to you, whatever, and releasing and healing all that, and telling your inner child, I see you, I love you, I'm sorry, I'm here for you, I hear you, I see you. That's all it is. Then you have light at the end of your tunnel. You're free to move forward. You're not in the water, you float above it in a boat. Yo, come on now. Free at last. Free at last. Here comes the sun, da-da-da. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. So there's your stability. So I got a storage unit out here. We're going to put our stuff into it. We're going to clean out the magic pilot ride, right? I'm going to gather my tools up that I need to carry with me, all the sizes, and then the rest of the stuff I could put in the storage unit. I could take the seats out. I can do all this stuff and things, right? Get going. And I'm also going to be selling my stuff at a farmer's market. We're scheduled for two different weeks right now, right? Get to meet people. Get out there and do some things. You know, if you're in the Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri area, you know, if you know where Cache County is, it's actually called Cass County, C-A-S-S, but people in these parts call it Cache County, because you just know if you know. It's a bunch of fuckery. They can all fuck off, right? Only because I've been to the Harrisonville jail when I used to live in Peculiar. Fuck those presents on the floor. Those are nothing compared to making your own wishes come true. Taking a bow, baby. cycle has ended. It has been ending, and you feel it. You feel the shift. You feel that you can shift your energy and how people view you by shifting your energy because you're the fucking magician. Pretty soon you're not going to be able to, it's going to be just who you are. It's going to be just who you are. Yeah, new beginnings. As I said that, new beginnings. Pretty soon it's going to be just as you are. And when it's your time, you'll shine. It's giving me that whole when Jesus came out of the woods, out of the forest, out of the wilderness or whatever, sleeping, being by himself. And then when he was to step into his next thing, gather the people, and then do the work, right? His ministry. He's been doing it all along through us. We are just another expression of the one source. Poverty. You've gotten to the point where you do not live by bread alone, but by the word. Because you are the word. I didn't know that was there, right? Here comes the sun, da-da-da, right? You're the word. You are the word. You have realized that what Jesus was saying is we are to be like him. We are to walk like Jesus. Walk like Jesus, not a Christian, but like Jesus. I want to break free, and you're following the illuminated path. You see the light now, where before you couldn't really tell. But now you're using your intuition and you're spot on. Yeah, because you're gaining the world. You see the world for what it is. And you broke free. Fly like an eagle. So you're to walk like Jesus. Walk like the God. I was going to say gods, right? You're the magician. You're the magician of peace. You walk in peace. You're to walk like Jesus. Carry on in his footsteps, so to speak. Carry on the family tradition. We talk about this like all the time. It's like a repeating fucking broken record, isn't it? Yes, motherfucker. Stand and take your throne. Changing your life. He works hard for money. Working together in tandem, I heard. With like-minded souls, I heard, individuals. And then you have all this. And then you have all that. You got the Emperor and the Empress, I think. You're flying your fucking kite. It's been windy lately. You're leaving all that behind for one nobody knew. Is it making sense? You know what I'm talking about because you could feel it like never before. Like never before. You're the one. You're still the one that the world is counting on. That the world is looking up to. Are you going to take that leap? Are you going to share your voice? Are you going to go against the grain? And be like John the Baptist? Are you speaking the way? Preparing the way for the one? Hello? Let's get it. Let's get it. Moving on up. So how's this? I'll show them. You guys have seen in my old videos, like I have it's 3 suede whatever, and I have feathers on it, and it has an alligator clip. Hair accessory, or if you're 420, and I still can't think of the word. It could be used for that. So it's a double, you could clip it on anything. It's got a double meaning. It could be used in 2 ways. In the hair or for drinks. Pasta, ducci. I'm just going to reach out. Oh, yes. I just wanted to say a public service announcement. please. Be careful what you put into your body. If you do that methamphetamine stuff, I ain't talking down to you. I did it for fucking 30-something years. You know, sold it, been there, I've done all that, you know. Still doesn't change who I am. And this is where the blockage needs to be broken. And this is where you free your soul. But please, I implore you. You can stop. There's nothing addictive in meth unless they put fentanyl in it. And fentanyl is what they're putting in it. And you can be fine, you can be fine, you can be fine, and then you can just drop dead. I know two, well, I didn't know the other person, but I'm aware. But somebody very close to me. It's a reality. It's a reality. There's so many ways you can drop bad habits, and that's all it is a habit and it's a mind change. Okay? Unless it's physical, like heroin or something, or anything the doctor gives you. Anything the doctor prescribes to you, chances are you're going to have a hard time kicking it. Huh. Okay? So, it's a mindset. And hey, you know what? You guys should already know if you've ever listened to me speak for any time. I'm always here. But hey, just know there will be no lying. There will be no fuckery. I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can do it. And I may never, ever, ever call you out. Just know that. That's how we work around these parts. When you're a secret agent, you can't give all your shit away. So you'll never know. I may know you're my enemy the whole time. I may know all the fucking malicious things you do. I may know all that. But I'll never act like I know. What? You won't have any idea. You can't beat the soul. You can't beat the soul. I don't care about fuckery. I don't care what another human thinks. I do and I don't, right? It doesn't stop me or I wouldn't do this anymore. Yeah. I'm here for the sun, baby. I'm here to help spread the word of Jesus in this day, in this age, in all the different ways that it can be spoken to help you. You heard it here first, motherfucker. 6 and 9, the year I was born. Hello. Thank you. And it's the date. 6-9. So look around you. So I feel you guys really, really stepping into it. I feel energy great. The energy of floating around that they're wanting me to portray, what they allowed to come through, what they want to happen is so much lighter. Thank you. Lighter. It's just, there's hope. There's so much hope, happiness, love, that peace. It's miraculous. And you guys are just fucking amazing. Yeah. You may not feel that way because you're so strong. Wait. Because of what you've done. You're magnanimous. You just, thank you. I want to just give you a big fucking hug. And just, throw a fucking party. Because I get it. You've done so much. And so much has been done to you. And we just got a car. We just got a car. Wow. A notification. Well, we just got a car, so maybe some of you are going to be surprised with the car. I don't know, babes. I don't know. But that's for somebody or when it came up, right? That's how it works. I don't know who. I'm just the messenger. I don't want to tippy-tap in, or I don't want to tap into shit. I don't want to, let me see. No, I don't work that way. It's not how my soul is to work, you know. I'm their puppet, you know. If you pull a little string. Anyway, I love the shit out of you guys. And I mean, whether you love me or hate me, I still love you the same. Because we're all come from the same source, baby. So step aside, human. Because the soul has taken over. Because shit's happening. We don't have much time. And if you're identify with what I'm saying, then you're one of those that are here to walk the path of the one that came before us. Period. End of fucking story. There's no doubt. There can't be doubt. You got to listen to your intuition, and you got to be fucking full force. And you won't understand it every time. I mean, you may. I don't know. I'm Sirena. It's not. Just give the message, and it's for them to figure out. It's for whoever knows, because that one thing I said, for you not to understand. I mean, there's just so many different Anyway, let me shut the fuck up. I love you. Kudos. It'll all be over soon. Those of us who know where we're going, or know what we don't know exactly, but we know. How many things you're losing here on earth, and what you're gaining in the heavens. See, you're losing things here, but you're gaining in the spirit. That's what it's about. It's the upside down, baby. Namaste. God, I love you. Bowing. I love you. Peace.